'Tis a season for quiet quitting. Relax and have a good time and do a good job. Anyway, today, Tuesday, marks the 9th day of my new attitude at work. And I talked last week extensively about how various norms at the office were getting in the way of me getting my work done. And I'm not really quiet quitting. I'm using the term because it's getting a lot of traction today. It's more of a quiet, make my work plan, if you will, right? Go watch my videos from last week. I talked about how various rules in the office were getting in the way of me being my best self, especially the idea of not eating in front of our clients. So oftentimes they get a 7-9 hour shift, no meal breaks, and I recently, well, not recently anymore, but I've been recovering from binge eating problems, and oftentimes I'm not hungry before going to work, but I have to force myself to eat, and that has not been very conducive to good, healthy eating habits. And I decided to not do that anymore. Bring my food whenever I get hungry, even if it's the best client, even if it's a VIP client, I take care of myself first. And to my surprise, not only A, did nobody complain about it, and B, I actually look forward to going to work now that that barrier is out of the way. And today, well, Russia invaded Poland today. I was kind of worried about that because NATO is kind of obligated to respond, and I have a lot of connections in Poland as well. And so after I saw what happened today, I kind of ramped up the quiet quitting because nobody's guaranteed tomorrow, and if I'm not going to be guaranteed tomorrow, I'm going to do the best fucking job I can do by allowing myself to actually work rather than follow some rules that nobody even listens to, right? Nobody's going to remember you for following the rules, but everybody's going to remember you if you did a good job and made a lasting legacy of some sort, right? I also thought about, because I've really done a number to improving my health these last couple of years. Now I'm a little bit worried if I'm going to get drafted for World War III. So it really inspired me to spend the last couple of normal years doing the best I can do, even if it means not having to follow what's written down on paper. So today I work at a tutoring center, and one of my students, he's a 4th grader, was also worried about what he saw on the news. He needs to write, just a short story. Could be fiction, could be nonfiction. And so I gave him an idea to write about. I told him about a 19th century scientist from Poland, but because at the time women weren't really accepted for who they are, right? She discovered a poisonous material in some rocks in her backyard, and being that she's from Poland, at the time they weren't recognized to be a nation, she named it after her home country. And now 125 years later, our home country is under attack, and we might, when we catch this villain, we might give that villain some of this poisonous substance that the scientists 125 years ago discovered. Now what's really sad is that I've had a table with a bunch of high school students, and I have a colleague who's older than me. None of them believe this was a true story, at least up until we execute the villain. Everything up to that point was true. Nobody recognized that story, which is kind of sad. And so it kind of lightened the mood for what was going on. I really do hope we execute Putin with polonium-210. I really do. That will give polonium a whole new meaning in terms of its place in our world, and it almost feels like it would bring Mary Curry back to life. Anyway, day 9 of 'tis the season for quiet renegotiations at work. If it's not really quiet quitting. Thanks for watching.